Halloween is that time of year we see our favorite celebs show up and show out on another level. Whether solo or in a group, these celebs have figured out the art of outrageous Halloween costumes and up the theatrics each year. Let's get into some of the most outrageously iconic celebrity Halloween costumes over the years. Number 1. Heidi Klum. Miss Heidi Klum's annual Halloween party is always one for the books, but her costumes? They're the real showstoppers. This supermodel doesn't play around when it comes to her Halloween concepts. Yes, concepts, because this goes past just the costume she wears. In 2016, she showed up as herself, with her Klum clones, all with the same measurements as the OG Klum, and prosthetics made from a mold of her face to look just like her. In 2020 and 2021, when she canceled her annual soiree due to pandemic restrictions, Heidi still found a way to put on a show by producing her own horror short films. And of course, we can't forget her iconic Fiona costume from 2018 and her old lady look, complete with varicose veins in 2013. Outrageous or not, Miss Klum is the queen of Halloween in our books. Number 2. Ariana Grande. Ariana clearly loves sci-fi horror, and her Halloween costumes show off her love for all things that go bump in the night. In 2021, she reimagined the film poster for the 1954 horror movie Creature from the Black Lagoon, starring Ariana as Miss Creature from the Black Lagoon, who likes sipping on wine when she's not terrorizing her unsuspecting victims, who happens to be her husband, Dalton Gomez, playing the role of the handsome scuba man. Her love for old-school thrillers also showed when she was Janet Tyler from the 1960 Eye of the Beholder episode of the hit thriller Twilight Zone, which also made a comeback in 2019 with Jordan Peele as the host. Our girl Ari clearly loves her prosthetics for Halloween. Number 3. Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian uses this spooky holiday to pay homage to her idols, like Anna Wintour in 2014, or Cher, Selena in 2017, and that was a busy year for Halloween Kim. But if she's not dressed up as one of her fashion or musical idols, she dives into pop culture trends. Like when she was Carole Baskin and Jonathan Cheban, her longtime BFF, dressed up as Joe Exotic. Because everyone was obsessed with the Tiger King docuseries and conspiracy theories in 2020. If that's not enough outrageous costumes for one year, she also faced her arachnophobia by having a spider-filled bash, complete with super detailed spider costumes for her entire family. Go big or go home, right, Kim? Number 4. Lizzo. Nothing is going to stop Lizzo from dressing up for Halloween. Even if she's performing to thousands of screaming fans, she'll still show up in full costume. Yeah, she literally performed in costume as the doll from the Netflix hit series Squid Games, performing Michael Jackson's Thriller choreography, which is basically the theme song for Halloween. And when she's not working, she dressed as Baby Yoda, frolicking the streets of LA with her pals. Though she did end up surprising the attendees of Spotify's Ghost Town Halloween party and perform her breakout hit Truth Hurts. And if that wasn't enough for her, Lizzo ended her 2021 Halloween festivities by also dressing up as Kim K at the 2021 Met Gala in all black everything. Number 5. Kourtney and Travis Barker. The newlyweds love their Halloween costumes, and since they've basically been joined at the hip since they started dating, we couldn't talk about one without the other. It's Kravis. They come as a package deal, and their Halloween costumes show that. They had 3 Halloween looks. They set the bar for their future couple costumes super high. First, they dressed up as rock couple Sid Vicious and Nancy Spungen, a whole week before Halloween. Then they were Clarence Worley and Alabama Whitman from the 1999 movie True Romance. And they capped off the spooky season as Edward and Kim from Edward Scissorhands. Wonder what their Halloween budget is. From the costume to the props and the entire production, it's a lot. Number 6. Kylie Jenner. Over the years, Kylie Jenner's Halloween costumes have been getting better and better, and not lacking in a little sense of humor. Like her iconic Barbie costume from 2018. Following years of rumors of plastic surgery, she aptly captioned her Instagram post, "Life in plastic, it's fantastic." Take whatever you want from that, but we think Kylie's poking a little fun at her hashtag haters. In 2020, she opted for a squad costume with her BFFs as the Power Rangers. Kylie was the Red Ranger, but her most iconic Halloween costume to date has to be her 2016 custom Christina aka X-Tina Aguilera look. From the chaps to the piercings and the blonde hair with black highlights, she nailed it. Even Kylie and Christina agreed this look was a 10 out of 10 and is still a fan favorite. Number 7. Beyoncé. Beyoncé loves using Halloween as a way to pay homage to her personal heroes and cultural icons. In 2014, she was Janet Jackson, and a baby Blue Ivy was Michael Jackson. A family of musical icons dressing up as another family of musical icons? It totally makes sense. In 2016, she enlisted her mom, Tina Lawson, to join her and Blue as the iconic 90s group Salt and Peppa. In 2017, she gave us not one, not two, but 6 iconic looks of the hip-hop queen herself, Lil Kim. But in 2018, Beyoncé really showed off her costume game as Phony Braxton, inspired by R&B sensation Toni Braxton, even recreating the album art of Toni's self-named debut album. Number 8. Katy Perry. One thing about Katy Perry is she's going to dress up whether it's Halloween or not. We can't forget the cheeseburger look from the 2019 Met Gala, or her toilet roll and hand sanitizer look for when she was working from home for American Idol. But when it comes to Halloween, you know Ms. Perry isn't going to let you down. One year she went as the beloved snack Hot Cheeto, just one single Cheeto, and she reused a bag as her purse. Then there was the time she dressed up as a Katy Perry vaccine and her partner Orlando Bloom dressed up as the doctor administering the vaccine. Or the year she had her mic drop Halloween moment as a literal mic. Number 9. Kendall Jenner. Halloween is extra special for Kendall as she usually celebrates her birthday, which is on November 3rd, over the holiday weekend, keeping her mom's tradition of a Halloween-themed birthday party alive. Since it's her birthday, she goes all out with her costume. In 2019, she dressed up as a fairy and made her debut in the costume with 2 white horses as her companions. In 2020, she went as Barb Wire, played by Pamela Anderson in 1996, down to the iconic Pamela Anderson blonde locks and motorbike. In 2021, she let her hairdo do all the talking. Not literally, but look how high it goes. Definitely out of this world. She was dressed as the Martian girl from Tim Burton's 1996 sci-fi film, Mars Attacks. Number 10. Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner. This is one couple that just loves to have fun with their costumes, in a way not a lot of celebrity couples do. In 2018, Sophie Turner showed up to Kate Hudson's Halloween bash in an elephant onesie. Maybe not as creative as her husband, then fiancé Joe's costume, but still a fun one. Joe, on the other hand, came dressed as Sophie's character, Sansa Stark, on Game of Thrones. Ginger wig and everything. That year, they also went as Morticia and Gomez Addams and had their own thing sitting nicely on Joe's shoulder. In 2021, they sent us down memory lane and dressed up as Isabella and Paolo from the Lizzie McGuire movie. What a throwback! Number 11. Cardi B. Cardi loves a fun, slightly risque costume. In 2019, she dressed up as her version of Poison Ivy, Money Ivy, leaving little to the imagination in her Ivy costume and red wig that swept the floor. Wonder if she had to deal with people stepping on her hair all night. In 2020, she was Marvel superhero the Scarlet Witch. Her second costume that year was Medusa. From the snakehead hair to her reptilian lower body, it's safe to say that Cardi hit the snake on the head with this look. In 2021, she dressed up as Morticia Addams, posing with 2 black hearses with a coffin inside. If that wasn't enough detail, the license plate on one of the cars had her given name, Belle Callis. Number 12. Rihanna. Rihanna is a fashion icon, and when she dresses up for Halloween, she transfers her icon status to the costume she wears. In 2021, she decided to go as the rapper Gunna. And for those who didn't understand her costume, she added the reference photo that was her inspiration. She recreated his entire look down to his poses. Like, she literally bought the same things he wore just for the bit. You've gotta love the attention to detail. In 2014, she teamed up with her squad as the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Ree was Raphael and looked more than ready to fight all the villains in the city. Number 13. Lil Nas X. It's not just a costume, it's a lifestyle being a barb, and Lil Nas X showed he was about that life in his 2020 costume as Nicki Minaj in her hit Super Bass music video. From the blonde wig to the prosthetics to match Nicki's features, Lil Nas did not come to play. In 2021, he upped the production value of his costume by going as Voldemort. Sorry, we meant he who must not be named. He went through a full transformation to look just like the Dark Lord. Even his hands were in character. If this is any indication of future costumes, then Lil Nas may be the next king of Halloween. Number 14. Gigi Hadid. Gigi Hadid's costume as Jim Carrey's The Mask went viral in 2019 for obvious reasons. Her green face was a clear giveaway of who she was, even before you take in the full yellow suit and hat ensemble that Jim Carrey made famous. It was a different style for Gigi compared to her past costumes, like when she went to Sandy D from Grease in 2015. She absolutely rocked both looks, and it's clear Gigi likes to have fun dressing up, even painting her face, and just having fun with her look for Halloween. Like in 2018, when she didn't feel like dressing up and just wanted to get creative with her jack-o'-lantern look. It's all about modeling her creativity. Number 15. Sarah Hyland and Wells Adams. Sarah Hyland and Wells Adams are that couple that shows up as a pun, and we love them for it. In 2018, they dressed up as Taco Bell, and it wouldn't be a Taco Bell taco without the fire sauce. At least for Sarah, who showed off her fire sauce leotard under her taco costume, and Wells was the belle of the ball. In 2021, they went as beloved Lord of the Rings characters, Frodo and Gandalf. These celebs know how to go all out for their costumes, and year after year they never disappoint. Whose costume would you want to recreate? Let us know in the comments below, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe to The Things Celebrity for more on your favorite celebs.